Don't forget to comment and share.
Hey folks, I'm your host Snowman Jones, and this is our discussion and results of WWE Monday Night Raw for 8/12/2013. Now we've had a little bit of issue with the WWE before, where if we talk about WWE Raw and we put 8/12/13 Raw in the title, well, they automatically block it because they assume that we're stealing copyright or content from their show. So to clarify, the image that you'll see in the logo that was made by Martin Marvel, and in the background of it, of the actual logo itself, is some pictures that I took in indie wrestling shows. And then in the background of that, you can see the arms of the great Khali, who, he is a WWE superstar, but I took that picture myself at the WWE's 500th episode. So WWE, if you're listening to this, you can't take this down because this is 100% completely my own content, my discussion, my voice, and my video about WWE Monday Night Raw 8/12/2013, and we'll include results. And what I'd like from you as the audience, if you're listening to this podcast or audio commentary, go ahead and leave your comments. Leave your questions below. Leave your bits of discussion. We'll read those on future podcasts. So leave your comments below, and I'm going to address those in the future. And thank you very much in advance for all your comments. They're certainly appreciated. Now, first off, let's see. Wade Barrett defeated Daniel Bryan. Let's see. I still can't get over the fact that he's called Daniel Bryan. I still call the guy Bryan Danielson. I would love to hear if I'm the only person, or if you do that as well. Then Brad Maddox appointed himself as the special guest referee for the match. Bryan missed a kick and got rolled up by Barrett, leading to a 3 count for Maddox. From Maddox. I don't know. I get it. They're trying to get a gimmick over. They're trying to get Wade Barrett over. They did the whole shave his face. They think that's interesting. Whatever. It's okay. It's not my favorite. It seems like Wade Barrett isn't in as good a shape as he was 2 or 3 years ago. He doesn't look as muscular. His physique isn't as good. Maybe he's taking a few more carbs. And I don't know. I think this only weakens Daniel Bryan, that he could lose through interference to a subpar guy right before he goes against John Cena in a big match. Now, frankly, I think that they're going to let Daniel Bryan win the WWE Championship just to be the underdog. But I didn't like seeing him lose this early on, right before a big match with John Cena. Then you had Randy Orton defeat Damien Sandow. I don't think Damien Sandow is in any way, shape, or form in the same league as Randy Orton. And Damien lives here in Tampa, where we're broadcasting from. Damien doesn't live that far from me. I know some very close friends of his. I don't want to give away their names because they try to keep those sorts of things kind of quiet. And I like Damien, but Randy's just in a whole different league. But frankly, I don't find Randy Orton very entertaining. This battle goes for the money in. This was a battle for Money in the Bank briefcase holders. Cody Rhodes was at ringside doing color commentary and distracted Sandow, causing him to walk into the RKO for the loss. It was an okay match. It really was filler for me. I think that now that Raw is such a long show, that they put on these sorts of matches and they spend way too much time on them. This is something that didn't need to be a 15-minute segment. Next up, we saw Natalya, Great Khali, and I think Hornswoggle was in the mix. They defeated AJ Lee and Biggie Langston. Natalya had AJ in the sharpshooter, but released the hold as AJ was tapping out. After a weird moment of hesitation, she put the sharpshooter back on AJ for the second tap out in the win. I don't know if that was a botch there. Fans, if you watch this, please give your commentary. After the match, Big E tried to attack Khali and Hornswoggle and got chopped by Khali. Brain chopped, if you will. I don't know. I think that Hornswoggle, Khali, and Natalya just seems thrown together. They don't dress alike, they don't act alike, other than Khali being very tall and Hornswoggle being very short. I don't know why these three people are legitimately put together other than some writer in some back room said, well, we don't have a gimmick for any of these folks, let's put them together. I don't like it when they hodgepodge groups together. I'm a big fan when you have group warfare, when you have Los Boricuas versus DOA versus Heart Foundation versus DX. I like that. I like when the Nation of Domination has 4 members and they're strong as a group and they're weak as individuals and etc. etc. That's great. But these 3 of Natalya, Khali, and Hornswoggle make absolutely no sense to me. I don't get it, and I'm not a fan. Then Vince McMahon tried to name Brad Maddox a special guest referee. Triple H came down, pedigreed Maddox. I like the idea of Triple H being the special guest referee with Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, and John Cena. I think that'll be entertaining. I think it'll lead up to a Cena-Triple H match with Triple H as a heel at WrestleMania and Vince McMahon maybe a referee at WrestleMania or something of the like. I think that's going somewhere. That's at least exciting to me. Kane defeated Titus O'Neil. Kane won a very short match with a chokeslam. Wyatt family came out to attack him, but he escaped, taunted him, and set the ring on fire. I did hear somebody say, hasn't this escalated a little quick? It's like, all of a sudden, specialty match with a ring of fire. I gotta agree, it seemingly has jumped pretty quick. I hear that the Wyatt family is a special project of Triple H, and I like what they're doing. They don't look like your typical beach body, orange tan, WWE factory-made NXT guys. So let's see how this turns out. I like the angle. I like that Kane is helping put these guys over, is what it seems to be. So we'll see how it turns out. Jimmy and Jay Uso defeated the Real Americans. The Usos won with a super kick and a roll-up. Bring the series 2-1 over the series to 2-1 over the Real Americans. I think it's just filler. The Usos are okay. I've always liked the Samoan teams. I don't think they're quite big and strong enough really to be competitive in the WWE today, but I like their family. I like the guys. I just think that this particular angle is just filler to fill a 15-minute segment on a 3-hour show to fill 8 hours of programming a week by the WWE. I don't find it that entertaining, and I think it's watering down the general product. Cena and Daniel Bryan appeared on Miz TV. They had an intense back and forth about their match at SummerSlam, about how Bryan feels Cena's a parody of a wrestler. They were interrupted by Triple H, and eventually the Money in the Bank briefcase wielding Randy Orton. Just another segment, filling some space. I do like the dynamic between John Cena and Daniel Bryan. It is entertaining. I hope it continues. Leave me your comments. I really want to hear what you have to say about the Daniel Bryan versus John Cena feud. Is this something that's just being used to get over the Total Divas TV show? Is it a realistic feud? Are Cena and Bryan Danielson on the same page? Are they in the same league? Give us your thoughts. There was an R-Truth Fandango dance contest. Next up, Rob Van Dam won a battle royal for the chance to face Dean Ambrose for the U.S. Championship at SummerSlam. I'm a mark for battle royals. I like them, and I'm a mark for Rob Van Dam. So everything about that is fine by me. And then last off, Paul Heyman announced his one-on-one challenge for Punk would be 2-on-1 challenge, pitting he and Brock Lesnar against Punk. Punk got the jump from behind. Punk quickly dispatched Curtis Axel, throwing him into the stage set, giving him the GTS for the end of the show. I like everyone involved there. Kurt Hennig's son, Curtis Axel, great talent. CM Punk, amazing, phenomenal wrestler. Brock Lesnar, he's great to see in the ring. And Paul Heyman, I could listen to that man cut a promo all day, every day, no problem. With that, that's the end of Raw, and that's the end of this podcast. So give me your thoughts on WWE Raw for 8/12/2013. Leave your comments below, hit like, do us a favor, share this, And again, folks, I'm Snowman Jones. Check out 911wrestling.com. I appreciate it.
Don't forget to comment and share.